Welcome in, everybody. This is the video for the red, green, and the orange line trading setups. So, introduction and the mindset of this is, you know, trading is like driving. You got your rules, you got your signals, and you have patience. So, we have the red, green, and the orange lines right here. And they act like traffic lights stacked on each other. The goal is not to predict the future, but to react with the rules that keep you safe. Risk management is, don't need every trade, just need consistent rules. So, understanding the three lines, you have your green line, which is your fast mover. It's a short term directions, reacts quickly to price. Our red line is more of a decision line where trades are taken. And then, of course, our orange line, which is an anchor, it filters the long term directions that keeps you on the right side of the momentum. So, analogy on this is that green equals the car, red equals your road sign, and then the orange is your GPS. So, for a bullish setup, for a long trade, the objective is you need to get your conditions correct. You need your green right here to be above the red, which is showing that the trend is up. Okay. And then what we want to do is we want it to wait for the dip. Price comes back to our red line. The entry would be buying around at the red, so it comes down. Put in a red entry here. And then it bounces back up and we take a profit. It comes down again, take another one. We want to wait for the dips, enter, and ride the bounce. So there is going to be times that you're going to have little spikes like this. The best entries is always going to be when price comes down below your red line and it closes a candle below the red line. That's when you want to enter in at the red and wait for it to come back and price action to hit. And typically also with that, you can always put your stop loss down here. So for instance, on this one, if we took this as a long, price comes down, we closed below it. So right there would be our entry spot. Price goes down, does this thing, it comes back and it triggers us in. Where am I going? I'm going with stop loss down here. And then you just want to take and have a ride up. Now, here's another thing too. Let me just point this out. If you get in, it bumps up, it comes back down. Again, we've got our stop loss there. So if we do get knocked out, we get knocked out. However, it comes back up, and then when it comes down, it crosses the green. If it touches, you can still be in it. But if it crosses the green, you sell it. Get rid of it. You're done with it. Now here's another thing to look at too is if the price comes down and your green line pulls down and it crosses, now not only do you put in a long here, but when the green line crosses back above, you would create a reverse order setting right in here at your red line. So price comes up here because it has to go back up, does its thing, but because it came down below it, it has to come back down again. Okay, so there's one entry to go up, took profit. Now, if it comes back down, which it has to, it's going to cross and come down. Now, at the same time, there is order blocks in here that you can look at, which is not part of this episode, but you could look at places it could go. But best case is let it take a drop, get you some money, and get out. 1 minute, 5 minute trades are going to be scalping. Higher time frames are going to be longer term, drawn out. So it's a 1 minute, 5 minute you're playing in and out. Now, the bearish setup. You want to have this right here. You have green below the red. Trend is down. We're waiting for a rally, a price to come up above our red line. And then we enter for a short from the red and take a profit. Again, you could take that profit if it had took and dropped down to this. Don't keep waiting for more and more and more. Take you a profit. If you didn't get out of it when it crossed the green right here, get out of it. It crossed the red, you place another short. Oops. Create another short, it drops, and then you take you a profit. Don't hold it, just wait for the next one. Comes back to the red. The best ones are going to be when they cross over. But as you can see, 1, 2, 3, there's 3 orders right there. And then what happened? We came up. The green crossed the red, coming above. Well, we're still looking to get in at the red. So got the red line, kept pulling up and stuff. So we wound up riding on up here. Get right here, enter in a short. Stop loss on up here. But it went up. Got to come back. So here we are. We've got a short setting. It comes, it hits, it rides down, and it takes a profit. Well, we know that it went down. It's got to come back up. So let's go ahead and put a long in here. Oh, wait, it hits, it goes up. Stop losses down here. But it shoots up. Take a profit. Don't ride these things on a scalping on 1 minute, 5 minute. Do not expect that, if you buy in at $1, it's going to go all the way to $3. It's a simple get in, higher leverage. It pumps up just a little bit, whether it's 5, 10, 15% or something. Maybe you get lucky and it pumps up to 50%, depending on your leverage. But that little bit of a move on a higher leverage produces good money. Don't get greedy. Don't try to catch the top. Don't try to catch the bottom. Take the pump or the little push up, close it out, and wait for the next entry. Okay? So after a winning long, prep a short at the red. After a winning short, prep a long at the red. Why? Because price often swings both ways after green crosses the red. So kind of like a pendulum. You don't chase, you wait for the swing back. Okay? So again, on the time frame, you figure out. So 1 minute and 5 minute, that's going to be like your coffee money. They're small, they're fast trades, but you don't hold them too long. 2 hour and 4 hour is like rent money. They're bigger swings, more patience, larger rewards. Rule of thumb, small charts equals practice and fast flips, whereas the large charts are more of a bigger, steadier profit. So it depends on what kind of a trader you would like to be. Risk management and rules. Always take a profit. Greed kills the accounts. Always set the next opposite entry. Respect the time frame. Don't scalp like a swing. Don't swing like a scalp. Never risk money you can't lose. And then the golden rule for this one is small losses are tuition, big losses are optional. So, putting this all together is that check the orange trend filter, spot the green versus the red, wait for price to retest red, enter with a defined take profit, and immediately plan your next opposite trade. So, this is one of those that I would take and place it and be waiting. I'm actually going to move my entry up, stop loss down, because I expect this to push down as we've came up. This is XRP. Now, if I was to add in the other lines, it adds a lot of noise, but it helps you understand where we're going and what we're doing. So then when you add in the other lines along with your red, green, and your orange, it helps you get a perspective of where things are going. There is a video that I put out there. There's this Japanese guy. He has a really good educational video, and it is for order blocks. I recommend it. You'll be able to spot order blocks and understand where we're going and what we're going to be doing. So you could then play the long term trades and make bigger money, as this one right here is only 4 hour, 2 hour setup. So 2 hours, we know we're coming down here. But on the 4 hour time frame, we're coming down in here. 1 minute, 5 minutes, those are going to be your in and out. So follow your car on the green line, enter at the stop signs here. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then it crosses, comes up. All right. So now we're getting up here. We're ready for it. We got entry for the ups. But we also have the entry because it crossed down here for the short. We're riding it up. A little bit of something there, a little bit of something there. Kind of crossed it, come back up, come down, buy it. Another entry, almost an entry. Right there is an entry. There's another entry. Look at that car ride. And we had the short sitting in there and it comes back down. There's another one. Well, that comes back up. There's another entry. We had another one right here for a short and it comes back down again. And we know it's going to come back up again. So we're going to follow that red line. Wait for it to come back up again. So buy it, sell it, in and out, make you some really good money. I hope this helps. Um, you don't need to know what all the numbers and everything else is for this line and that line. Just look at the colors, follow the traffic signs here, and be able to make money. Thank you again for being here. I hope this helps. I will try to put out more educational videos with a walkthrough step by step for all of you.